Here are the top 5 reasons why options are not for you. Number 1, if you sell covered calls and it breaches your strike price, you are capped at the further gains of the stock. Okay, so let's back up again. Let's say you have some stock ABC at $100 a share. You're going to sell a cover call against it at 105, and the stock did so well that it breaches to 106. That means you have to give up the shares. The cash is given to you at 105. But let's say that stock goes to the moon. It goes to 120. Let's say it goes to 1,000,000. Okay, it found, infinite energy or something, and something amazing happened to that stock. Well, you're going to miss all the upside gain. You're only capped at the strike you sold it at 105. So, of course, that leads to other questions. You're going to feel a lot of regret. You totally missed the upside. However, if you're an option trader, you don't care about that stuff. You really just want the premium, because from that point on, you'll be selling cash secure puts. Okay, so that's number 1, is that you're going to miss the upside because you're capped at your gains. Number 2, selling cash secure puts going to zero. On the flip side, you have cash. You're selling cash secure puts low at 100. It goes to 90. You have 100 and it goes to 90. Then you are given the shares. You put the shares, but then those stocks is so volatile, it actually can go to zero. So 2 things here. If you were a regular stock trader anyways, you are susceptible to the same risk, a stock going to zero. However, in a regular, normal, strategic, it's good to never be in that kind of speculative stocks, to choose stocks that are well worth it, the business, they are solid. It's easily good to avoid stocks that go to zero. But anyways, if you do have cash secure puts, you put the shares, those shares could be put to zero. That is the second risk. Number 3, you have an irrational fear and you close too early. So in any case, let's say you're selling a cash secure cover call or a cash secure put. There's still time to expiration, but it's in the money. It's going against your favor. However, there's still time. And you have some type of fear that you cannot roll it out. You want to exit the position, but it'll cost you money. It will actually cost money to close a position, and you decided to close it anyways. Generally, closing a position is very rare. You really don't want to go that route unless you have something better to do with the closure of the position, because it costs money, and that's not a good way to be an options trader, closing the position out of fear. Number 4, because options are a time-based strategy, time-based job, essentially, you're on the clock. You have to remember to manage your positions. If they're getting close to the expiration date, if they're deep in the money, or if they're out the money, you're going to have to set aside time, open up the app, manage all your positions. How much time is left? Can you roll it? What else can you do with the options? Time is ticking away. Time is in your favor, but you really have to be on the watch and making sure that you manage these time entities properly. So don't just think that you could put up a stock option, fly away, miles away, sit on a beach and do nothing, just like a stock or a dividend. No, these have to be managed. You have to look out for it. You have to make sure that it's producing the right premiums at the right time. And the 5th one is, when you successfully sell options, you're going to have proceeds almost immediately. These are called premiums, and they're wonderful. They could provide a lifestyle. Number 5, watch out for a lifestyle creep. Don't start buying Lamborghinis or vacation trips, some jewelry. You still have to maintain your strategy until you get to a overabundant amount of contracts that overcompensate your lifestyle creep. Even that's so, enjoy the strategy process. Don't just go all out and be frivolous with your earnings. It took a lot of money, took a lot of liquidity to get to that point, and manage your earnings properly. So, that was the fifth one. I'm going to recap. These are the top 5 ways that options are not for you. If you do cover calls, you are capped at the gains. If you do cash your puts with a volatile stock that could go to zero, it could go to zero. Number 3, you have an irrational fear and you close by costing money. It costs money to close. Number 4, you have to manage these time-based positions. And number 5, you start spending like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so this is from my personal real experiences from trading options. Options are a wonderful, wonderful way to gain extra return on investments on stocks using the stock market, using technology, using apps. And you should also be a good steward, manage, learn options properly with these 5 tips. So I hope these can help you, whether you're a beginning, middle, or a veteran options trader. Tell me what you think. And always look at my YouTube shorts. I show almost daily my daily positions. And I'll see you on tomorrow's trade. Bye.